Hey everybody, Kairon here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. So we've got a little bit of maintenance to do. We built a lot of buildings the last couple of episodes, and we just need to kind of go around and make sure everything is humming along. So we have our curing barn here. We'll go ahead and assign somebody there. I think we already have a good supply of tobacco. Yep, 6,000 tobacco, so should be good there. We might actually want to build a second one just to increase our production. We have a couple new buildings here. We have our two clothiers. We'll just stick with wool on these for now until we get some more advanced material production. So it looks like we have our pub is in place. And I don't exactly know what those are. There it is, ale wench. So we have two ale wenches, good to go. We have nothing here, even though... Oh, it's this is a storage building, so it doesn't have a question mark. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense. Alright, so we have our inn and garden. I think, yeah, they should be able to come and take goods from that, from what it said. If there's nobody staffed there, it stores goods. If there's somebody staffed there, it distributes goods. Alright, what else do we have here? We have one tailor that's without a job. Where would that be from? So 2 of 2. And I think... Let's see, so 2 of 2. We have 1 of 1. And then these are both 1. So we'll just drop that down 1, and it should be good. Let's see, our ropery has 81 hemp, but it's out. Let's see, hemp 25. So we're out of hemp, it looks like. How's our cotton looking? Cotton 3,000. Let's see, hemp, cotton. We'll change this to hemp. And then we'll keep that one as tobacco for now. So that should be able to keep us stocked up there. Blubber is good. I did buy just a bunch of blubber so that we wouldn't run out. It was cheap enough. Figured I'd keep this guy up and operational. It's actually a really good thing to buy blubber, convert it to lamp oil, and then trade the lamp oil out. So we have 211 lamp oil and whale blubber. We have 1,800 left. So we've got plenty of supply. You are out of tin. Do we actually have a tin mine? We do have a tin mine. That's not at capacity. So let's get that all taken care of. I'm just going to max out pretty much all of these. That's 5, that's 5. We'll leave that at 20. We actually do have good iron production. I don't want to waste too incredibly many. Let's see, stonecutters 40 of 40, and miners 35. Alright, anything we need to upgrade soon? So these are about halfway. Not too bad, that's going to need it pretty soon, 80. So we can almost upgrade 3 of them. Alright, so doing pretty good. Stockpiles are full. So those are all full. We've got this one is mostly full. These guys are completely full. So that one and that one. These are pretty empty. So we do have a little bit of room, but I think we do need some more of these stockpile warehouses. Wherever we can squeeze them in. Let's just put them here. Perfect. And there's a fire at our hardwood forester. Fantastic. We do have a couple of wells over here, so hopefully they'll be able to put that out. But we're going to have to rebuild it anyway. Can I do priority on this? Oh, yep, they put it out. So rebuild. Get her back up and operational. Alright, it's not too shabby. Got our dairy in here. We'll get that up and running. Let's see how much milk we actually have. Milk, 718. I think that's pretty good for 2 dairies with 1 worker each. Oh, we have 2 there. I guess we could do 2 there. Why not? We have plenty of laborers. Alright. Still not exactly sure what I want to do with a dock town. These are fully up. If I want to do one of these 2 lakes or both lakes or what have you. So I think I mentioned it last episode. If you put a dock town pieces, any of these dock tiles, over the radius of the dock fisheries, it does decrease the fishing output. Somebody on the forums did confirm that. So we won't be able to put much for dock pieces in this area. Just kind of got to leave it as is. Alright. Food's looking good. We started out the episode with, I think, about 14,000 or 17,000. And we're up to 27,000 now, so food production is on point, which is good. We got another college here. Hello there. Yeah, so everything is looking fine and dandy. So I think what we're going to do at this point is we need more clothing. We need more tools. I'm actually going to limit these a little bit. Fuel, tools, we'll do 500, clothes is 500, health, we'll do just whatever. Luxuries, materials, dry goods, good. And then here we'll do 5,000 logs. Hopefully that'll take the strain off of our storage just a little bit. We'll have plenty of storage available, but no use filling it up with stuff that we're not going to use. Actually, well, what did I put these at? 1,000? I think I want them at 2,000. And where was stone? 2. All right. So, we could definitely continue with house construction here. I do want to get into the fort stuff as well. Let's put a forward post in. So we'll do a couple forward posts to start with, because those they're a good way to gather resources. But I think we need a quartermaster first. Forward post is here. So we do need a quartermaster first. We will get that put in. Okay, so it does need access to water. And I think I do want to put our fort down here. Alright, I haven't done any thinking really about the fort area. Like last season I planned it out pretty effectively. This time I think I just want to kind of do it freehand. So, quartermaster in place. We'll put our forward posts in as much as we can. Let's see, where are those forward posts? And we'll just kind of put one at the crook here. And protect this area, and then we'll do a forward post over here, kind of like we did. And we'll just use them, you know, for kind of role-playing reasons. We'll use them to protect the river from anybody who might want to come into our area. We should have a couple of doctors, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So we have a barber surgeon, so we should be all good to go on that. Alright, perfect. So, it looks like we're going to need to start building out to this area a little bit so that we can start occupying our fort region. We do have this little creek here, so this can be kind of its own little territory, state, county, you know, whatever you happen to call it in your country, province. You people need to stop getting sick. That's for sure. So we do have a little bit of food production for these people. So one thing you don't want is having food produced way up here and then putting a town down here, because they're just basically going to starve or spend all of their time gathering food. So let's get a where is it? No, it is here. It's this one. We'll get a do a rural market. I don't think we need a central market for this side. I guess we probably could. It's a big enough area. Yeah, and it's gonna be, you know, the people at the fort are gonna have to come to this market as kind of their main source of goods. So, we do that. We'll put this in right here. Then we need to get a couple of roads in place. We'll do don't really need a drawbridge over this creek. Let's see what kind of roads I can put in place. So, alright, can I go all the way down with this? Ooh, a little bit of lag. Alright, so go all the way down with that road. And then we could probably have a couple of... I think what I'm going to do for this is my normal strategy of putting in large residences here. So we'll put one there. We'll pause it for now. And then we'll put in a road. Should be right here. It's going to be 2 down, so here's the red area, here's the first green, here's the second green. So you have to put it on the second green for the large residence. As you can see that there's 2 road segments below it. So if we take this road and extend it all the way over, we just want to do it here. I think that's where that road slices through. And then this way, yeah, it doesn't really line up all that great, but it should be fine. Oh, let's try out one of the new bridges, I think. Let's see, the wide bridge or the regular bridge. Just do the regular bridge. And then I think we want to put a road down here as well. I think right in here is probably a good spot. That should do just fine. Let's put drawbridge up here. do a stone bridge here. Do a drawbridge here. And we could probably do one here. And then right there. So that should be enough bridges to kind of get us by. Might as well keep sticking in some more bridges here, just for when we need them. So bridge there, bridge, oops, do a bridge there. And then over here we're not going to expand that way quite yet, so we can leave that as is. Alright, so we need muskets and cannons as well, both of which we can make. So, we're making pewter there, we're making copper there. I think I probably want to keep our pewter going. It's copper, yeah, we have 2,400 copper, so we're plenty good on copper. So we'll make a couple of cannons. And we'll make muskets. Oh, this one is still set to iron tools. That one's iron tools. Why are these iron tools? Those need to be steel tools. So we'll get those going, get a nice stockpile of those. The muskets build really quickly. They build like 16 at a time or something like that. So those should, we should get those really rapidly. The cannons, I don't know how fast they build, so we'll just have to wait on those. Alright, we do have a couple of trades coming through. Joyce, I think I want to grab marble, we don't need. Soybean seeds, we don't need soybeans. Pewter, red mulberry, yeah, not a whole lot that we want. So trade you. Let's see, gold ore, obviously we want. Silver we want. We'll just do 17 and 1. Oops. And farm supplies, nothing. Alright, so got our bridges in production here. Those haven't been touched quite yet. And how are we doing on homes? 181, so we do need to start building up some homes, which is good. Once the central market is in place, we'll get our country homes built. Do I want to do country homes? I think I want to do country homes. Country home really is my favorite. We could do row houses. Yeah, let's do... let's do officer townhouses in this area. And then let's do family townhouses here. So that'll kind of tie those two areas together. And then these we can use the conservatory on. I think that'll be a good idea. So I can kind of show you those a little bit. We'll put these in place. That should line up just fine. And then, what kind of colors do we have on these? I do want to have these kind of random colors. And they don't have any color options. Nope. So they don't have any color options. So, what we can do... Come on. There you go. What we can do is with these, you can see that on the back of the home, On the left-hand side, there's just a bare wall, and the right-hand side, there's a window. So what you can do with the conservatories is you can line these up on the back. Let's see, how are these are 3 wide. These are 4 wide. Yep. So you want to line them up. So here's our market, here's our townhouses. You want to line them up 1 in. So here's 1 over, 1 over. And that should line up with the edge of our other townhouses. I know it was a little bit hard to see because the trees are there, but it'll start making sense once all that gets cleared away. And then I'll obviously build more when we have that ability. We do need to get a stockpile in here, though. Where can we put this? We could probably put it right there. And we'll increase priority on it so it gets built up. Actually, let's increase priority on both of these, just so that they get done. Got all of our nomads just kind of chilling there, but I don't think we're gonna take the nomads because we have plenty of people. This is bothering me. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, resources are good. Tools are low. So how are we doing on muskets and cannons? Muskets 29. Cannons 2. So we have enough muskets and we have enough cannons. Let's go ahead and switch this back to steel tools. And this back to... what were we working on? Copper, I believe? We'll leave him there for now, just in case we want to buy any seeds at some point. Alright. Yeah, I suppose we could do a resource clear here, just kind of get stuff out of the immediate area. How are we doing on this one? There. Are you prioritized enough? Come on. Build faster. Alright, and is there anything we can put in here? Let's see. We need a... depending on what it is, we would need some sort of a hill for that. And that stores... I think that'll store mushrooms. I don't know exactly. There really isn't any one of these that indicates that it can store mushrooms. So we'll hold off on that for now. Alright. Food's still good. Tools are on the rise. We do have a couple people without tools. They just have to go get them. Steel, steel, steel. We have plenty of coal. No problems there. One person that got evicted from their house. Oh, how did you even get over here with no bridge built? you derpy citizens. Like, just... Oh, I don't know. I just don't... I cannot explain for how derpy some of these citizens can be. It's fascinating, it really is. Alright, not really anything. Pewterware, 15 bucks. Honestly, that's a pretty good deal, I think. So we need 7 of them. And pewter is expensive to make to begin with. Gonna do it. Gonna do it. Let's see, how much do I need here? 500? No. Why can I not math here? 600. Duh. Brain. Words. Thoughts. Math. It all hurts. Alright, so we should have plenty of pewterware to go around. Are we actually making pewterware? We are. So 10 pewter, 2 furnace fuel. Yeah, it's 10 pewter, and then each pewter is 3 tin, 1 copper, and 1 furnace fuel. So that's a pretty darn good deal for 15 bucks a piece. And then fancy furniture, we should have, I think, our... Let's see, where is our... This guy is rebuilt, good to go. Probably increase the amount that we have. Forester we need, so... There we go. Those are all good. Finally build a bridge. What are you guys doing? Why? You need more builders? We need 20 builders to build 1 bridge for 20 builds? Like, come on, guys. Priority. Alright. Man, derpy citizens. It is a little bit of a walk, so I'll give them that. But at the same time, I don't think they built this road either. So, build a road so you can walk faster. And then you can get over there and build it. Ah! So frustrating. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Alright, so I think that's pretty much gonna be next episode, is building out this area, getting our quartermaster in place. Okay. Yeah, I think they were taking the long way around to move materials to those because our builders are slacking off. Gonna have to get some discipline up in this place. Put where were they? Is it in decoration? Yeah, some of these guys. So get some punishment in place. Don't pull your weight. Go in the stocks. Alright, so it's getting better. Went down from 22 to 11 to 9, so we're catching up on those. And we have 9 stockpile. They just have to actually go grab them. So that's all good. I want this bridge to build so that we can start working on these. So yeah, I think next episode is pretty much going to be focused on this area a little bit, just getting some housing in place, get a quartermaster, maybe build a couple of fort buildings. Because these are actually really useful, these forward posts. You can get some statues and like really good trade materials for really low cost. So, and then we need to get a couple more in place. I think the barracks generated... Nope, the barracks was a boarding house. The work camp generated goods. The musket range we didn't use because it was using up our valuable... I think it was fenning that it used. So we'll probably build one of those just to have one, but we won't use it. And then the uniform maker made the frock coats, which we need for trade items. So we'll need to get a couple of those in place, and then we should be good to go. What do you need? Fancy furniture. Let's increase our fancy furniture production a little bit so we can get some more of the fancy homewares done. And yeah. Alright, so I have 6 blacksmiths producing steel tools, and they're slacking off as well. I don't know, maybe I need a 4th large smithy. We don't have all that many citizens to need 4 large smithies, but if it needs to happen, it needs to happen, so. who am I to judge? I think once they all get caught up, I think they might just be on a breaking cycle where everybody's breaking their tools all simultaneously. So it should be fine. Should be fine. Alright, no luxuries, so we will probably definitely have to put in some another curing barn. It's called pipe tobacco, right? Yeah, we have 0, but tobacco we have 14,000. So why don't we build that right now before we go? Plantation, no, we need curing barn. It's an alcohol curing barn. Right there. So we'll get that one in place. Looks like we need more feathers. Feathers, 0. We have any feathers being collected in these? Feathers, no. No. And no. Alright, so I think I am going to have to increase our feather production, probably get rid of the beef cows, in all honesty. They produce 800 food and some leather. These produce... must have had a disease cycle. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of these guys. We'll butcher all of those, and then we'll replace those with chickens so we can increase our feather production. Cotton and cloth. Actually, we have a lot of cotton. Yep. So we'll do cotton and cloth now. And then once we get our feather production in place, we could even use one of those feather producers too. One of these guys. Creates eggs and occasional feathers. Could start working on those instead of having a full pasture for it. So I think once somebody comes through with some domesticated animals, I'm going to buy just a bunch of them and kind of make one of each of these. I think that's a great idea. So I'll kind of give that a leg up. I'll eventually, once I can empty this pen into that one, I'll move them over. I'll get our chicken split, and then we should be fine. So, but that's gonna do it for this episode. Like I said, next episode we're gonna work on our fort and this area a little bit. If they ever build our flippin' bridge, like, come on, guys. I could have gone over there and built it myself in the amount of time that it took you guys. It's been like 4 years. Oh boy, slackers. So we're gonna hopefully have a bridge next time where we can start building this jazz, and then we should be good to go. So I hope you look forward to it. So thanks for coming out, everybody, and see ya next time.